headlines for today's Radio 1 News update. 19 failed for cheating. Floods displace tens of thousands in North Korea. Shimon Peres suffers stroke. This is the Radio 1 News update. I'm Aaron Leviton. The Ministry of Education and the Anti-Corruption Unit have announced that 19 students were given scores of 0 for cheating during this year's school leavers exams. The students were disciplined for offences ranging from bribing an invigilator, carrying smartphones, calculators and prohibited documents, i.e. cheat sheets, into the exam room. On the flip side of the coin, almost 2/3 of students passed the national exams, up from just over half in 2015 and a measly 1/4 in 2014.
Coming up next, international news.
133 people have been reported dead, with a further 400 listed as missing after raging floodwaters devastated villages and crops across North Korea. North Korea has been facing food shortages for years prior to the tail end of Typhoon Lionrock battering the isolated nation, nicknamed the Hermit Kingdom. As well as food shortages due to an agricultural collapse, coupled with the fall of the Soviet Union and the end of food aid from the then communist nation, North Korea is under trade sanctions due to its nuclear weapons program, which saw its latest test barely a week ago. North Korean media showed images of the flood relief operations, which included construction workers diverted from infrastructure projects and a state band singing encouragement for them as they shoveled mud in front of hastily erected propaganda banners exhorting them to work harder. Former Israeli President Shimon Peres has been hospitalized in Tel Aviv after suffering a serious stroke. Peres shared the Nobel Peace Prize in 1994 with Palestinian leader Yasser Arafat and Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin for negotiating a peace treaty. Rabin was later assassinated by an Israeli extremist and Peres became Israeli Prime Minister. Peres was twice Prime Minister, from 1984 to 1986 and from 1995 to 1996, when he lost an election to current Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. In 2007, Peres became the 9th President of the Republic of Israel, a position he held until 2014. Prime Minister Netanyahu tweeted, quote, "Shimon, we love you and the entire nation is wishing for your recovery." This has been the Radio 1 News Update. Stay tuned for more news on Radio 1 FM 103.7.